right, to do the brake check, first we're gonna make sure that we at 120 psi when you start the truck, and so let it build up. And meanwhile, go ahead and put the chokes under your tire. That way, when you do take it off the brake, you don't want the truck to roll backward or forward. So put, I know I got the small ones. I need to get some bigger ones, but one right in front, one in the back. Again, I'm sitting on the hill because I got a bunch of holes like that, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna move too far. You could rev up the engine a little bit, so you could make it to 120, or at least to the sign. And then you could hear the governor will cut off. Once that happens, once you reach that, you go ahead and take the truck off the brake. Keep the key in the ignition and keep it on start position. You don't have to keep the truck running. You hear that spark? So once you reach that, you could just let it go. Turn the truck off. Put it back on the start. Take it off the brake and stop pumping the brake. As you pump, you should get a warning sign up here. There goes your warning sign, there goes your buzzer. And then this will pop. You heard that pop? That's what it's supposed to do when it goes down. At certain PSI, your warning lights will come on and your buzzer should start. And after you drop that PSI and go down, this will pop by itself. And when it pops forward, that means the brake has applied. That means your truck will not move no more. So the basic thing behind it is when your PSI starts dropping and when you get that sign and when you start hearing the buzzer, go ahead and pull over to the safest spot you could possibly find. Because if this continues to go down, this is gonna pop automatic, and that's gonna stop your vehicle right where you at. Basically your wheel's not gonna turn. Your front wheel, I think they're gonna keep turning, but your back wheel's gonna stop turning, and you're just gonna have a drag, or you might just come to a complete stop depending on how fast you're going, and that's a big no-no. So you don't want that. If you see that comes on and your buzzer goes off, try to pull over to the side as safe as you can. That way you won't hurt yourself, you don't hurt nobody else, and you won't get in trouble. All right, so that's all it is. So my brakes works, so hopefully when the DOT inspection happens, I shouldn't have to worry about none of that. Now when you turn the truck on, that buzzer gonna stay on until your PSI goes past 50 or 60 psi. The light will still stay on until it hits 100 psi. Again, you could make it go fast by rubbing the engine, or you could just let the engine run and let it go. I'm not gonna rub the engine because I'm not gonna let it go all the way up. I'm just gonna wait until the buzzer sound goes off, and then I'm just gonna let it build up when I'm ready to go tonight. Or depending on, let's see. Yeah, because my transmission is not hot enough. I don't want to check the oil on the transmission unless it's hot. I'd rather check it when the transmission is hot than it's cold. So I probably will check it tonight after I pick up my load, just to see where my transmission oil is. But yeah, you should be able to hear the buzzer go off any second now. that's 50, that's 100. So probably about 75 psi your buzzer will go off, and I guess the light will go off too. Hey guys, I'm not a super trucker, so sorry if I said what I said earlier, but apparently when you hit the 75 psi mark or around that mark, your buzzer and the sign will go off. Alright, so by doing that, if everything comes out right, that basically says that you have a good airline. Your air brakes are good. I don't think there is any leak to it, and if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comment. But that's practically it. Just make sure this is pulled out. It should be pulled off by itself, but just double check it before you leave your vehicle. Make sure you're in the neutral or park if you got it automatic. And that's pretty much it as far as the brake check goes. Just remove your wheel chokes, because you don't want to forget about them and drive off when it's time to go. Now, basic DOT inspection is kind of sort of like your pre-trip. The only thing is they go a little bit more detailed. They go a little bit depth. They go under your vehicle and they check everything. Make sure your body is connected to your vehicle properly and nothing's gonna fall off while you're driving. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, and share. Leave comments. I'm trying to get you all the best video possibly can. I don't do a loads every day. I have a buddy of mine who drives for me just about every day, and he does not do any videos. But just because I have another full-time job, I don't do a driving portion of it every day yet. Even though we do loads every day, I just don't drive every day. I only do weekends. But every time I go out, I'll try to come up with a video for you guys. Appreciate. Till the next time.